Imagine ruling the most powerful empire in the world, and becoming a nightmare that history still whispers about 2,000 years later. This was Caligula, the emperor who turned madness into a weapon of fear. He was born Gaius Julius Caesar Germanicus in 12 AD, the son of a beloved general. From a young age, he walked among soldiers, earning the nickname Little Boot because of the tiny military boots he wore as a child. To the people of Rome, he seemed destined for greatness, a young, charming prince who would bring light to the empire. When he became emperor in 37 AD, the Roman citizens cheered. For the first few months, he was everything they hoped for. He was generous, hosting lavish games, distributing gifts, and appearing as the embodiment of hope. People believed they finally had a ruler who would lead Rome to glory. But beneath this popular facade, a darker side was stirring, just waiting for its moment to consume the empire. Not long into his reign, Caligula fell gravely ill. Some historians suggest it was a severe fever. Others whisper of poison, or even a brain injury. What is clear is that after this illness, the man Rome had admired became a ruler the empire would fear. The charm, the laughter, the charisma, twisted into a dangerous and terrifying unpredictability. His reign, which started with so much promise, was about to descend into a nightmare. As time passed, Caligula's cruelty became legendary. He declared himself a living god, demanding that senators and citizens worship him as such. His whims knew no bounds. He famously appointed his horse, Incitatus, as a consul, a move that mocked the very institution he was sworn to uphold. He emptied the treasury on unbelievable extravagances, floating palaces, massive pleasure ships, and feasts that lasted for days, where guests were often humiliated or even punished for his amusement. He wasn't just spending money, he was spending lives. But his madness wasn't limited to sheer excess. Caligula ruled through pure, unadulterated fear. Senators were executed on a whim, nobles disappeared mysteriously, and no one could ever predict what act of cruelty awaited them next. The city of Rome itself seemed to tremble under his shadow, the once great capital reduced to a stage for his terror and chaos. The stories from his reign are chilling, telling of nights filled with unimaginable horrors, innocent people killed for minor slights, lavish parties that ended in sudden executions, and public displays of cruelty that shocked even hardened Roman soldiers. This brings us to a fascinating historical debate. Was Caligula truly insane, or was he a master manipulator, using fear as a political weapon to consolidate his power? His paranoia grew with every passing day. Every smile he saw, every whisper he heard, became a potential threat in his mind. His closest advisors, and even his own family members, were not safe from his suspicions. He became both the master and the prisoner of his own terror, consumed by the very power he had once sought to glorify. After only 4 years, the empire could no longer endure him. The breaking point had been reached. In 41 AD, members of the Praetorian Guard, his own bodyguards, turned on him and assassinated him. His death was as sudden and brutal as his rule, leaving behind an empire scarred by his madness and a legacy that would echo through history forever. Caligula's story is more than just the tale of one man's descent into cruelty. It is a chilling reminder of how absolute power can corrupt absolutely, how unchecked ambition can twist the mind, and how fear can become the most powerful weapon of all. Was Caligula truly mad, or was he simply a mirror reflecting the darkest possibilities of absolute power? What do you think, madness or method? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories from the dark side of history.